We are live. Welcome back, everybody, to TB Sports 27. Sorry for a little bit of delay between the last episode of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. In typical 2K fashion, I put my whole match card together. I backed out for a moment, and then it overrode, and I had to save everything again. We got a big show tonight. This is the final stream before Halloween Havoc. We're going to run down the whole Halloween Havoc card with you over these next 2 episodes here. And it's going to be a big 5-match card. Of course, our Patreon exclusive matchup. And as the title says, our big matchup on WWE Dark is Paul Heyman promising a brand new member of the Heyman Empire, the 6th member. I guess it's kind of official if the Usos are in. We kind of debated it last time on SmackDown. Are the Usos part of the Heyman Empire or not? Well, they are, because they're teaming up with Kevin Owens in your SmackDown main event. But over on WWE Dark, it's Brock Lesnar, it's Roman Reigns, and the newest member of the Heyman Empire teaming up, and they're going to be going up against Mustafa Ali, T-Bar, and Mace. A huge matchup that you can see exclusively at patreon.com/tbsports27. What is that going to entail? I don't know. You guys have to stay tuned to find out who this big mystery person is. Paul Heyman says it's going to, we hear, especially nowadays in wrestling, I mean, you hear all the time, the big announcement, right? The big announcement is like the new word, the new fancy word in wrestling. Tony Khan with his big announcement. Paul Heyman says that this new member is going to change the course of WWE as we know it forever. And we know that's an interesting thing to say, because going into the month of November, we know that officially the sale of WWE is going to go through. So what in the heck can this mean from Paul Heyman? Or is it just more Paul Heyman talk? Stand by, find out, in what's going to be a very, very good episode of SmackDown. We're going to see a lot of tag team matches. Almost going to be like a New Japan style show, because we are just a couple of days out from Halloween Havoc. So it's going to be a lot of preview and hype going into Halloween Havoc. So a lot of interesting tag team matches as different competitors fight and jockey for position here. In the meantime, though, we're going to kick things off with 2 men that are not on the Halloween Havoc card but are hoping to get back on the pay-per-view card at some point. A couple of world champions in Drew McIntyre and Tommaso Ciampa coming up here. So while these guys are making their entrance, let's hit you with some plugs. If you want to watch live with us, we had Alpha that was joining us a couple of moments ago for a Monday Night Raw stream. If you want to watch live with us, if you don't want to wait, if you're watching this on YouTube, well, I guess it'll be coming soon. If you're watching this episode, we're filming in June. It's not going to be uploaded until late July. So if you want to see Halloween Havoc in June, you want to join us here on twitch.tv. We stream it all live, twitch.tv. We upload it onto YouTube. So follow along with us. Hit the follow button, twitch.tv. If you're watching this on YouTube, we appreciate that viewership. The performance of these videos, the viewership of these videos has been much better since we've gone to kind of this new format here. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button if you want to keep watching along with more videos. About 95% of the views that we get on YouTube are from non-subscribers. If you don't believe me, go to Twitter, TB Sports 27 on Twitter. We posted the analytics there. So if you're viewing here for the first time, even if you're never planning on coming back, help out a growing channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and finally, we got to hit it hard tonight, because Patreon exclusive WWE Dark, Paul Heyman guarantees an earth-shattering WWE era-defining moment as the Heyman Empire gets their 6th member in this war with Retribution. We know it's Kevin Owens. We know it's Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. The Usos are now a part of this Heyman Empire. We saw that happen on SmackDown. Who is the 6th man? Is it 6? Is it X-Pac? Who is it? We're going to find out coming up exclusively tonight. Patreon.com/TBSports27. If you're watching live on Twitch, it's going to be up later tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube, that episode's been out for about 2 months by now, so you should already know about who this earth-shattering, shocking, earth-changing performance is going to be. Your main event on WWE Dark. is going to be Roman Reigns teaming up with Brock Lesnar and their mystery partner, the sixth man, as they go up against Mustafa Ali, T-Bar, and Mace of Retribution. Patreon.com/TBSports27. You can sign up at any level to get the bonus content, but $5 gets you in the door. We got our June request thread up there as well if you want to request what you want to see throughout the month of June here on the channel. You can do that over on Patreon, and we're going to give our Patreon shout-outs to our upper subscribers, our mega fans and our ultra fans. So a big thank you to mega fan members K. Duckman, Justin Russell, Jonathan Harrigan, and ultra fan member, K. Duckman, I demoted you. No, let me say that again. Mr. Maple, Justin Russell, Jonathan Harrigan, mega fan members, and ultra fan member K. Duckman. And of course, as a Patreon ultra fan, you get to request bi-weekly what you want to see here streamed, a guaranteed 2-hour stream, or an hour and a half. We've been doing 2 hours lately. It might be 2 hours, but a guaranteed hour and a half stream as part of the Ultra Fan experience on Patreon. So we appreciate your support right there. And one final Patreon plug. We're still looking to unlock AEW Fight Forever. If you guys want to see AEW Fight Forever on the channel, whether we play through the story mode, whether we do a AEW Universe type mode, we can do that by getting 10 new patrons before the end of the month of August. If we can get 10 new signups at any level from $1 up to $20 on patreon.com/TBSports27, 10 of them we will unlock, and we will play AEW Fight Forever on the channel here. So help bring AEW Fight Forever to the channel. Help unlock AEW Fight Forever by signing up 10. We're looking for 10 new Patreon signups in the month of August. So do help us out there. We appreciate your support for the channel. You guys are awesome. Your love and support does not go overlooked without a doubt. Kick out there by Drew McIntyre. SmackDown now underway on the road to Halloween Havoc. Tommaso Ciampa going to town right now. Fisticuffs onto Mr. McIntyre. Ciampa now. Oh, he's got some words. Ciampa's buddy, Roderick Strong, he's going to be in action later on here on Friday Night SmackDown. Roderick Strong's got his big one-on-one rematch with The Miz coming up at Halloween Havoc. And, of course, we're going to run down on our next matchup here, the entire card. And we look at that. That is going to do it. Ciampa knocks off former 24/7 champion, a former WWE champion, and Drew McIntyre. So, all right, we're going to run down the entire Halloween Havoc card. And this is going to be coming up. Halloween Havoc, our mega events, we usually break up into 4 parts and upload them on YouTube, so be on the lookout for that. One more plug for Patreon, because Sunday Night Heat, which is our pay-per-view, our mega event kickoff show, we stream 3 exclusive matches from this Halloween Havoc card to our Patreon page as part of Sunday Night Heat. We've been doing that for a couple of months now. So if you want to check out the full card, the first 3 matches, Sunday Night Heat, patreon.com/TBSports27. We got the triple threat matchup here. Alexa Bliss, Retaliation, and Mandy Rose. And we're going to run down now the card here. The Halloween Havoc card as it sits right now. We have Montez. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add one more matchup here. I'm going to make one more matchup official. Breaking news. All right. We have added it. It is, based on what happened on Monday Night Raw, a rematch for the 24/7 championship added to Halloween Havoc. Maybe a Las Vegas street fight. I don't know. R-Truth defends against Big Boss Man. We have Montez Ford one-on-one with Bobby Lashley. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns will take on T-Bar and Mace. I haven't even decided what stipulation it might be. It might just be like maybe a no-holds-barred matchup between those guys. They're going to go at it. Lesnar, Reigns, T-Bar, Mace. If you want a little preview of that, patreon.com/TBSports27, WWE Dark episode 20. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, this mysterious sixth man of the Heyman Empire that's going to shatter the WWE's future against T-Bar, Mace, and Ali, but the four of them clashing at Halloween Havoc. Roderick Strong versus The Miz. We have the fatal five-way matchup for the WWE Women's Championship. Bianca Belair, she'll defend against Asuka, Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, and Miss Money in the Bank, Charlotte Flair. A bit of a wild card, a Money in the Bank title holder challenging for the title while she's still got the briefcase. Kind of crazy. We, as you're looking at a little preview of the match coming up here, we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, Retribution, defending against Toxic Attraction, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Twisted Sanity, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. You know, at some point down the line, you got to think that Generation Now is going to be wanting to get back in the mix for the Women's Tag Team Championships. The WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. The Usos going one-on-one with The New Day for the Tag Team titles. The new, evil, purple Matt Riddle, the leader of Evolve. Matt Riddle goes one-on-one with Apollo Crews. U.S. Championship on the line. Austin Theory in a colossal task. His punishment, he goes one-on-one defending the United States Championship against Omos. Is Omos going to get his first singles gold in WWE? Spin the wheel, make the deal. Shawn Michaels versus Dolph Ziggler. And you guys are going to see Dolph Ziggler on this edition of WWE SmackDown. I think it's going to be on part 2. But Shawn Michaels, for the first time, will make his Universe Mode appearance outside of WWE Dark here on SmackDown. So a big matchup coming up later tonight. Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, spin the wheel, make the deal. What match do you guys think is going to come up on the wheel between those guys? Man, stay tuned. Intercontinental Championship, Robert Roode defends the Intercontinental Championship against Kane. And then your main event for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Once again, spin the wheel, make the deal. It is going to be Kevin Owens defending in a triple threat match against Mustafa Ali and Edge. That's got to be a historic first. Is that the first ever triple threat spin the wheel, make the deal? I think it might be. 2 spin the wheel, make the deal matches. A whole bunch of, I think all 7 championships on the line at Halloween Havoc. It's going to be a huge card. We're going to be streaming it here over the coming days on Twitch, uploading it to YouTube. So if you want to watch it in the month of June, Halloween Havoc, if you don't want to wait till July, you want to go ahead and hit the follow button. Follow along with us, twitch.tv/tvsports27. You can watch all of our stuff live before we even put it up on YouTube. It's like a little extra bonus. You get to get the action months in advance. It's going to be uploaded on YouTube, however, towards the end of July, maybe into early August, with how the calendar might play out. And then the Sunday Night Heat exclusive matches, 3 of them. We haven't announced it, and maybe be on the lookout on our YouTube, on our community channel, or on our Twitter page. Be on the lookout, TB Sports 27. But 3 matches will be streamed exclusively on our Patreon page at patreon.com/TB Sports 27 as part of Sunday Night Heat, the kickoff to Halloween Havoc. So Friday Night SmackDown, it rolls on here between Alexa Bliss, Mandy Rose, and Retaliation. Of course, the former Ember Moon, now known as Retaliation. The tag team with Reckoning, your women's tag team champions. They ended the long, historic women's championship reign of Generation Now. Natalya and Tamina, the reign came to an end at our last mega event at Clash of the Champions. And Ember Moon got the kind of that octopus submission locked in right now to Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose just fisticuffs now, fighting out of it. Got Retaliation staggered, picking up Retaliation and drops her across the top of the rope. Halloween Havoc triple threat match for the women's tag team championships. Retribution defend against Twisted Sanity and Toxic Attraction. It's a triple threat matchup for the women's tag team championships. The month of October coming to a close in Universe Mode November. I mean, it's kind of frightening. We got the sale of WWE. We don't know what that entails. It could be a great thing. It could be a terrible thing. It all depends on who the owner is going to be. Like, so much can happen. So much can change in World Wrestling Entertainment. And then this potential bombshell that Paul Heyman is going to drop about this earth-shattering talent making his return to WWE. He's calling him a Paul Heyman guy. I mean, look at this roll-up here by Bliss. Almost got it. I mean, Curtis Axel, Cesaro, a former Paul Heyman guy that's going to shake the foundation. Well, I don't know. He didn't say a former Paul Heyman guy, but he said he is a Paul Heyman guy, which that could be anybody. There's a lot of Paul Heyman guys. But he says he's a Paul Heyman guy, and it's going to shake the future of WWE. I mean, it's going to change the course of the WWE's future. So we'll find out, I guess, in just a couple of moments. But I mean, it's just been an uneasy feeling since that announcement. Of course, going into November has been a very uneasy time with not knowing who the owner of WWE is going to be. Gutbuster by Retaliation, and she heads to the top right now. Uh-oh, she could be looking for a dark eclipse, and she hits it onto Alexa Bliss. And as Retribution gonna walk in with a bunch of momentum. No, a kick out by Bliss. You gotta wonder, are there gonna be any Paul Heyman girls? Because Retribution, you know, they got Retaliation and Reckoning in this battle, this 6-man. They need someone to go up against Retaliation and Reckoning too, coming up here. So what? Who might be out as the Heyman girls in this regard? Mandy Rose, nice forearm shot. Toxic Attraction would probably fit in with the kind that Paul Heyman would probably put on his team. You know what I'm saying? The Jersey Generals, we're still watching the USFL game. The Jersey Generals at 2-6, trying to make a postseason run here, and they're blowing out the Philadelphia Stars. Kick out there by Retaliation. Mandy Rose right now in complete control of this contest. Case Cook is not in control of the Philadelphia Stars. Mandy Rose off the top, and oh! 3/4 of the way across the ring. Unbelievable. Gut wrench slam there from Mandy Rose. And it was Toxic Attraction that knocked off Twisted Sanity to insert themselves into this and become a triple threat, and it was nearly back-to-back victories for Toxic Attraction. Rose shot to the midsection on Alexa Bliss. Jawbreaker. Bliss returning the favor a little bit. Snapmare. Down goes Mandy Rose. And Mandy, oh, roll up. No, Mandy. She was able to fight out of it. Retaliation. Wait, feet are on the ropes. Retaliation. Oh, I think at the last minute she may have pushed Alexis Bliss's feet off the ropes. And well, I don't know if that's what she was looking for. Now the whole ring's empty. You got to get someone in the ring to get the victory here. You can't just empty it out. Back into the ring goes Mandy Rose. Tie up here. Mandy picks up Bliss and suplex. Cover. Is it Chris Jericho? Come on. She's been training with Jericho in her off time. Counter, knee strike, counter. Nice shot right there by Reckoning. Back elbow. This is the action you're going to see. Halloween Havoc triple threat matchup. I think Mandy Rose wanted to throw Alexa Bliss into Retaliation there. Perhaps. We got Luna, the official TV Sports 27 mascot. She has joined us here for some of the action. Hello, Luna. Bliss to the top. Maybe a little twisted Bliss. Oh, she hits it. What's happening here? She couldn't get the cover. Retaliation right there. Bliss might eliminate retaliation from the mix. And, oh, just clubbing blow to the back of the head. Double team now. Double DDT. And now. Oh, no, don't send her out, Alexa. You got one-on-one. Get the win. Boot by Mandy Rose. Another boot. Forearm blocked. Big slap. Big shot. Forearm blow. Slap. And counter by Bliss. I can't believe Papa John's is charging. There's the cover. Alexa. Only 3 out. They're charging $8 for that stupid pizza with the Dorito flavoring on it. Like, you can get an entire pizza, a large pizza, for like $10. So for $2 less, you can get like a miniature-sized pizza folded in half with Dorito dust on it. Like, that seems like they're charging a lot. Like, at best, that's like an Eclipse. At best, that's kind of like a $5 meal. But, you know, everyone's being greedy these days, inflation and what have you. The cover, and a 3 count. So retaliation gets the win here on SmackDown, and Retribution having a pretty good night. Well, beginning this night, I guess I was thinking about what happened on Raw, where Mustafa Ali got the victory over Rey Mysterio, and then Retribution following up with this win here. But every time it feels like some damage being done to Retribution, they figure out a way to get a victory and just keep things going to their side. We got one match left here for part 1 of this episode of Friday Night SmackDown. We will be back with part 2. If you're watching on Twitch, we're back in a couple of minutes. If you're watching this one on YouTube, tomorrow we are going to upload the final 2 matches, and they're going to be big ones. The final 2 matches, you're going to see a no-holds-barred street fight. Robert Roode teaming up with Shawn Michaels to go up against Dolph Ziggler and Kane. And then your main event of SmackDown, which is going to be the Usos teaming up with Kevin Owens of the Heyman Empire. And they're going to be in action against the New Day. What the heck is this thing doing? Pick a competitor. There we go. I'm like trying to pick a competitor here, and it's not picking. It's not picking a competitor. The Usos. Luna, don't scratch that. Can I plug my main event? It's going to be the Usos teaming up with Kevin Owens as he goes up against the New Day and Edge, and then of course your WWE Dark Patreon exclusive main event, which is going to be Lesnar and Roman Reigns, along with this 6th man of the Heyman Empire going up against T-Bar, Mace, and Mustafa Ali. I should have skipped the entrances on this one because we're going to get 4 singles entrances, so I'll give you a little taste of all of them. And this one is a bunch of competitors that are going to be in singles matches at Halloween Havoc. Miz, Bobby Lashley, and the new attitude, Matt Riddle. We got a lot of guys in the hospital. Randy Orton's in the hospital. Seth Rollins in the hospital. I mean, Randy Orton basically suffered the same fate as Montez Ford, just getting laid out and attacked by a former tag team partner of his. So you got Matt Riddle, you got Lashley, and you got The Miz teaming up, and they're going to be going up against their opponents at Halloween Havoc, which is all going to be singles matches. Lashley versus Montez Ford, Miz versus Roderick Strong, and Matt Riddle versus Apollo Crews. I still got to hang up my laundry after this. We're going big business. We're going OT. We did 2 football games yesterday, technically 3 football games yesterday. We're doing 2 episodes of Universe Mode here today. We're just pumping it out for you guys. Plenty of content for you guys to be able to watch. We're way ahead of schedule. We got the entire month of June up. We got almost the entire month of July ready to go. We're going to be getting into August here, and we're filming. Today's June 11th, so we're way ahead of schedule. You see Apollo Crews. He's got the task of taking on the leader of Evolve. And there's Montez Ford, who, it's interesting they're all on the same side of the ring, because you would think they'd be just hitting each other. Montez Ford, he's going to be going up against Bobby Lashley. Still debate, and I want to hear from you guys. Do we come up with a different entrance? Again, if this game wasn't so prone to freezing and crashing and all that stuff, I would have already changed the attires for not only Montez Ford for this new kind of singles role, but I would have changed the attires of Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory, and a bunch of probably like Asuka as well. I would have updated her look, but every time you go into the community suite, it's very hit or miss if the game will crash or not. So those of you that have bought 2K23, let me know if you still have that issue. Obviously, we're not playing 2K23 because we want to finish this year of Universe Mode in 2K22 out, because if we went to 2K23, we'd have to start just all over again. So we don't want to do that, and as we said, we didn't feel there were enough new features to justify buying the game brand new, so probably maybe a 2K24 or 2K25 would be in our future, which is usually what we do, because we spend a couple of years with one game before we upgrade to the newest and latest and greatest. But interesting here, we're not seeing a lot of the pairings that we're going to get coming up at Halloween Havoc pairing off here. Instead, it's kind of strange bedfellows going at it right now. Bobby Lashley. Oh, look at this. We had a cover in the ring. Oh, my God. Well, the king of the backbreaker, he might have a broken back right now. Roderick Strong. King of the bros as well. I don't know. He's he either just inhaled something or he's worse for wear on the outside of the ring. Riddle and Apollo Crews, and there you see there's going to be a matchup at Halloween Havoc. Matt Riddle, Apollo Crews. Coming about again, it's Austin Theory and Omos, and Jack Tunney trying to basically say that Matt Riddle, what you've been doing is unacceptable, the way you've been injuring. I mean, Jordan Devlin, he's been out with a minor injury based on what Matt Riddle did to him. And so Matt Riddle getting a chance to fight with Apollo Crews, and he's going at it right now. It still is so weird to see this new look Matt Riddle. I mean, he's got the snake on his tights. That's obviously a shot at Randy Orton, the Viper. You can clearly see the snake there, but he's got the evolved colors, the purple and silver, a little bit of yellow in there. Just seeing, Matt Riddle, elbow pad, boots, tights, and The Miz. Look at that. The Miz out of nowhere, defeated by Montez Ford. So Ford picks up a little bit of momentum as he goes one-on-one with Bobby Lashley, and The Miz, who had been dominating as of late here in Universe Mode, takes a pretty rough loss, and now he's going to go into his match with Roderick Strong, trying to figure out how he's going to pull off that victory there. But yeah, Matt Riddle, new look Matt Riddle, the leader of Evolve, the long tights, the boots, the elbow pads. It's just bizarre, man. So there you go. The good guys do it. It's Matt Riddle versus Apollo Crews. It's Miz versus Roderick Strong. It's Montez Ford versus Bobby Lashley at Halloween Havoc. That is going to do it for this edition of SmackDown. If you're watching live on Twitch, we'll be back in a couple of moments for part 2. We got 2 big tag team matches remaining here, and then it's this huge match on WWE Dark. Do come back for part 2, guys. Shawn Michaels makes his WWE Universe Mode debut on SmackDown. He has not competed on any SmackDowns in Universe Mode. He's teaming up with Robert Roode to go up against Kane and Dolph Ziggler. Another Halloween Havoc preview. We'll see you in part 2, folks.